All right, so let's get right into it. So let me start out by saying I like what they did with this movie. I like how they went a whole different way. They tried to do something different, which is I feel like what they should be doing with every so-called horror movie. Because I feel like nowadays it's the same thing, it's the same plots. It's every horror movie, it's the same plot, same plot. So I like how they tried to do something different with this movie, especially the beginning, how the whole kidnap the dude daughter, and I like the whole plot. And she ended up being a vampire and all that. Like I fuck with that whole plot. Like the whole plot of the movie, to me, was a 10 out of 10 for the plot. Now, I do feel like, to me, this wasn't a horror movie. To me, this was more like a thriller. Like it didn't give me that horror feel. It was more like a thriller to me, like a thriller slash comedy, in my opinion. But overall, it's a good movie though. I mess with it. It was a good movie, but I just don't feel like it was a horror movie. They should have. It should have been a thriller. They should have. I don't know why they got it labeled as a horror movie. This is not no horror movie. It's a thriller movie. But I like the concept though. But overall, I think I'm gonna give it. Overall, I give it a 6 out of 10. Only because since it was labeled as a horror movie, it wasn't scary. Like it was more funny than anything. And then to me, it wasn't no jump scares. It wasn't no like suspense. Just in my opinion, that's just my opinion. So I give it. I think it was a 6 out of 10. But overall, I like it though. I definitely watch it again. But I just don't feel like it was a horror movie. And I do think like they should like do this more with horror movies. Like try something different. Like stop doing the same old thing and stop remaking all these movies. Every movie now, like the past 3-4 years, been remakes. Like stop remaking movies, bro. Damn. I don't know who in charge of all this, but y'all ass gotta stop tweaking. Bro, y'all steady making all these new movies, but they really not new. It's just the same as the last. But let me get off here. Before I get the ranting. But overall, I give this movie a 6 out of 10, only because it wasn't a horror movie to me. It was more like a thriller.